Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Molly and this is Good Wellbeing ASMR. So as you can see, today we are returning to doing another sandwich video. Just before I get into it and talk about the sandwich we'll be making today, I just want to put in that I've had a bit of a bad cold or allergies, I'm not actually sure which. So I've got quite a blocked nose at the moment. I'm not sure if that's affecting my voice here or not, because I'm coming to the end of it. But yeah, if my voice isn't my usual soft spoken, I do apologise, that's the reason why. But anyways, let's continue. So today I'm going to be making a ham and coleslaw salad sandwich. I usually have the bread packet here, which was the plan. However, my husband put the bread in the freezer because, to be fair, I think he was worried it might go off. I wasn't aware I was going to be making a sandwich today. So what I've done, which is what, to be fair, my husband does a lot, is this is actually toasted bread. So it's actually going to sort of be a toasted sandwich, but not completely because the contents won't be toasted. Some people might find this a bit weird, but in our household, having the bread toasted for the sandwich isn't actually that strange. But I appreciate not everyone will find that normal. But yeah, the plan was to have normal bread, but it is going to be toast. As we can see, the bread is a little bit different to my last sandwich, which was just plain white bread. This is some nice seeded bread. So hopefully be quite tasty for my ham and coleslaw sandwich. And then, as per usual, got some salad here. Got some sweet, crisp, shredded iceberg lettuce, and then cucumber and tomatoes. I haven't actually got butter. Like I've said in my other sandwich videos, we don't really have butter. Not a big fan of the taste. And usually I would use mayonnaise, but because we have some coleslaw here today, I would just use that instead. And that would kind of be the thing that holds the sandwich together. So before I get into the sandwich making, I would just like to say a big thank you, as per usual, to anyone who has subscribed to the channel. To anybody who watches the videos, who likes them, who comments, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, and it always motivates me to continue. It's always nice to know if people are enjoying them. As I've said previously, if there are any particular sandwich videos people would like, within reason, I will try and do them, so do put them in the comments. But yeah, I think a nice common ham and coleslaw salad sandwich is on the menu for today. So as per usual, I will do a little bit of eating sounds at the end, but I won't do them till the end because I know not everybody likes them. Let's get into the main part of the video. So first I'm going to start with the coleslaw and put this on the bread. Like I said, if I didn't have coleslaw in this I would be using some mayonnaise, but yeah, today we'll have coleslaw instead. This is the Just Essentials range by Asda, which I'm going to be honest is like their cheapest range, but it tastes really nice, and I tend to look at like the saturated fat in coleslaw because some can be like really high, and actually, although it's not great, it still comes out green on the traffic lights, and it's actually like similar to the low fat one, so I might as well just get the cheapest one. But yeah, it's a tasty coleslaw, but I'm going to be honest, it's not like a luxury one. There are some nicer ones out there, but we quite like this one. So I'll do some sounds with the coleslaw and then we'll apply it to the toasted bread. Here we have the honey roast dry cured ham. It's by Asda, which is what all my products tend to be from because it's our local supermarket. You can see use by date 12th of October. A third of the packet contains 45 calories, 0.8 grams of fat, 0.3 grams of saturates, 0.8 grams of sugar, and 1 gram of salt. So on the traffic light system, we can see that there's greens for the fat, saturates and sugar, but the salt is a little bit on the high side. Well, actually it's red, so quite a lot on the high side. And this is 120 grams. We can see that 97% of it is pork, but it's actually got a lot of other things added. So it is one of the ultra-processed meats. And I think I've said this in my previous videos that it's not the healthiest. I mean, 97% isn't as bad as some, but it's still better when it's 100%, isn't it? Okay, let's do some sounds and then we'll add it to our sandwich. I think I would usually put 2 slices in, but we'll do 3 because I liked the sound of the ham. This is going to be quite a hefty sandwich, I think, because I've still got to add the salad in. Next, we'll add the cucumber. And then the tomato. I think the tomato is a bit too thick, but well, we'll go with it. Next is the lettuce. So this is Asda Sweet and Crisp Shredded Iceberg Lettuce, washed and ready to eat, serves 2. And it was 48p. Ingredients: iceberg lettuce, now, in order to put this together so it doesn't fall apart, I know I have already put a lot of coleslaw on. I'm actually going to add just a tiny bit more just onto the lettuce so it doesn't all fall out. Just like that. Okay, let's put the 2 halves of the sandwich together. Is one massive ham salad and coleslaw sandwich. I'm going to cut it so we can see the insides. As I've said on my last few videos, I don't mind cutting on these plates because they're not particularly new. They've already got a few scratches on, so obviously it's better to use a chopping board, but it's fine on these plates. Let's take a look at this rather big sandwich. Okay, before I get into the eating sounds, if you are going to leave here, all I can say is thank you very much for watching. I hope you have found it relaxing or entertaining or tingly. I'm hoping this video's lighting is a bit better because I've had a few comments saying it's just too bright, so I hope this is a little bit less bright for you all and it works a bit better. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. To those who are staying, I'll do some eating sounds now. Okay, so thank you to everybody who has stayed to listen to the eating sounds. I hope they were okay. Like I said previously, I have had some mixed reviews about my eating sounds. Some say too forced, some say not forced enough, some really like them, some not a fan, and I suppose it is personal preference. But yeah, I think because the bread obviously is toasted this time, it's quite a lot crunchier than the last sandwich, and the lettuce and coleslaw, there's some crunchy parts to it. So yeah, hopefully it was some tingly eating sounds, but if not, it might be better next time. But yeah, all I can say as per usual is just thank you everyone. I do appreciate any support I get. If you do like my videos and haven't subscribed, please do. But yeah, other than that, I just hope everybody has a lovely rest of your day, evening or night, and I will see you on another video. Bye everybody. Bye.